Happy Wednesday, everybody. Coach Aaron here, and today I'm going to be explaining how we lose the capacity to burn fat. All right, there's actually several different ways that we can exhaust our ability to liberate fat and burn it as fuel. Basically, in simple, what we do is we stress our bodies to the point where it is in such a fight or flight state that it's trying to hold on to as much fuel as possible, and it ends up causing depressions in your metabolism and obviously fighting against your ability to make progress. So here are the four key ways that that happens. First off is malnourishment. And it's kind of funny to think about this in today's day and age where everything's fortified with some sort of vitamin or mineral. But the truth is, fortifying things doesn't always fix everything. And even then, there's actually been a lot of research that's shown, for example, in type 2 diabetics, the amount of vitamin C and vitamin D deficiency is very high. And those are just, that's just one example. So that's also part of why whenever we look at research that increases metabolism, often one of the simplest ones that we find is taking a multivitamin and taking a fish oil supplement elevates metabolism pretty dramatically, pretty quickly. Fish oil deficiency, so if you're deficient in omega-3 fatty acids, which are found in fish oil, they have actually found that can slow your metabolism down up to 400 calories per day. For the record, that's almost a pound of fat a week just from one deficiency. So, and that's multivitamin and fish oil. Protein is also another really common one. If your body does not have enough protein, you can't build muscle, or it makes it really difficult to build muscle. And also, protein provides building blocks not just for muscle, but for a number of other things in your body. For example, if you don't have enough protein or if you're low on tyrosine, then your dopamine levels can be low. That robs you of your drive, which means you're probably going to end up spending more time sitting on the couch than walking around the block. All right. So first off, multivitamin, fish oil, plenty of protein. Second one is actually dehydration. Not having enough water, especially since it's summertime, is another really common way that people basically their body just gets stressed again to the point of not losing fat. If you're dehydrated, your exercise performance drops, your endurance drops, your ability to digest food properly also gets robbed, and it's been shown to also lower your metabolism dramatically by not having enough fluid in our body. Our bodies are supposed to be, I've heard numbers ranging from 60 to 95% water. I don't know, but we're a lot water. So make sure that you're drinking plenty of actual water, okay? Just because there's water in certain things like soda, coffee, tea, that I don't count those things as hydrating. If they have a hydration effect, I consider that a bonus. So 3 is chronic dieting. If you have dieted either frequently, heavily, or both, then there's always going to be a depression of your metabolism. That's part of your body's way of trying to balance the scales out and stay alive. Your body wants to stay alive more than anything else, and it doesn't care if it sacrifices long-term benefits for short-term survival. Your body will always make that trade, and that's part of why many people have noticed, like, okay, if you realize what your body is doing, your body is in some way sacrificing something that you want later because it's trying to hold things together now. A lot of chronic pain falls into that, a lot of postural problems fall into that, and then as well, metabolism. All right, so if you have been slashing your calories, or if you're one of the I don't know how many people that are out there who are trying to live their entire life off of 1,200 calories a day, you've got to stop. You may even have to gain some weight back in the short period of time, for a short period of time, so you can rebuild your capacity to lose fat over the long haul. Because clearly, if you're at 1,200 calories and you're not losing anything, the answer is not 1,000 calories. The answer is not 800 calories. The answer is we have to stoke the flames and get the calories back up. All right? And then the last one is sleep and stress management. Stress in general causes a survival situation that makes it hard for your body to want to give up its fuel reserves. That can be sleep deprivation. It could be work stress. There's family stress. It could be 1,000 different things. So taking some time, maybe doing some breathing drills, getting an extra hour of sleep every night. I'm not a fan of the 8 hours or more that a lot of people tend to be, but most people need at least 7 hours of sleep from what I've seen. So 7 to 8 hours of sleep, doing what you can to improve sleep quality. That's often the easier one. Some people have difficulty getting extra sleep, but if we can get more sleep in the same amount of time, that's always a win. I'm going to be doing several videos on that here coming up. All right. So malnourishment, dehydration, chronic dieting, which also leads to malnourishment, and sleep and stress management. You work on those things, your metabolism should come back. In fact, actually, whenever I'm working with a new client, for the first month, those are the things that I work on rather than lowering their calories, because most people have already done that. They've already shot their metabolism. So, focus on those things. If you have any questions on any of those, I'd be happy to answer those for you. Just post them in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video, share it for a friend, and I will see you next time. That's all I've got for you. Have